Good afternoon, everybody. How are you guys doing today? I hope everyone is doing well and that we are ready to get started on new stuff. Today is probably going to be our last Saturday stream for a few weeks. I'm just gonna get the admin stuff knocked out of the way. I'm going to be moving our Saturday streams to Tuesdays, so we're gonna have streams on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And then, but not on Saturdays anymore. Hey, Unseen, welcome. I'm just making that shift from Saturday to Tuesday because I'm gonna be switching to doing a lot of door dashing, and Saturdays is much better for door dashing than Tuesdays. So, just a heads up, our next stream will be Tuesday, and then we'll have another stream on Wednesday, and that's gonna be our schedule going forward for the foreseeable future. I don't know how long the foreseeable future is going to be, but alright, admin stuff out of the way. We are going to check out a new game today. We're going to be in a game called Witchspire. It is a magic-based survival game. So there's base building and all of that. It is... Yeah, I'm hoping that we don't have to cut Saturdays out for long. I'm, like, still trying to get other, still doing applications and everything. But everything that I'm seeing for door dashing is Saturdays are so much better for door dashing than Tuesdays. So we'll still have 2 streams a week. We're gonna have Tuesdays and Wednesdays. We're just not gonna have Wednesdays and Saturdays. And I may end up, depending on how Thursdays feel, I may end up changing that to Tuesdays and Thursdays so that we have a little bit of a buffer in between. But so Witchspire, yeah, is a survival game. So you got base building, you got magic. It's got a little bit of the monster capture mechanic in it, but they call them familiars. They don't call them monsters. So we're going to, what I plan on doing for today's stream is we're going to spend the first 2 hours in my existing world, and then we're going to spend the first hour. Let me rephrase this. We're going to spend the first hour doing the tutorial and intro so you guys can see how the game starts, and then we're going to spend the last 2 hours in my current world. That way you can see how the game starts and like character creation and everything like that. The biggest thing to keep in mind is this game is early access, so a lot of the things that we're seeing right now are likely to change / get approved upon and or even be removed. Let's go ahead and cut this down. It is currently on Steam only, but I feel like I read somewhere that they're looking at doing cross-platform. Do not quote me on that. I could be wrong. Alright. We're gonna go ahead. And I'm playing it on standard difficulty. No idea. I have my survival world is easy difficulty. We'll see what standard difficulty is like. I just want to show you guys the standard. What?
Looking good.
Oh, they got Matt Mercer to voice.
Bum, 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 bum.
Looking good.
Looking good. Another day,
And you can turn.
another adventure.
Did they? Was that legit? Was that actually Matt Mercer? Matt Mercer, that's actually Matt Mercer. That's cool. I didn't realize that they had gotten I didn't realize that they had gotten big names in this game. Cool. That makes me feel even more good about the words. The early access route of that. Like, if they've got big names like Matt Mercer in here, they've obviously got the funding to make sure that the early access goes through. So, they don't explicitly have the genders labeled, but they do have a female form and a male form. I totally missed that there's faces when I was creating mine. I'm gonna stick with type 1. You can't really zoom in and like get a better look at these guys. And then the hairstyles. So we've got this hairstyle. Here, you can see the hairstyles better that way. So a short bob, short braids, long poofy braids, another short bob, another short bob. That looks like a mullet sort of type. Even shorter, bald, loose long, and then back to the long braids. I'm gonna stick with this. I like this version. Preset colors for hairs, eyes. And then the only other real choice that you get here is your coven. So they've got the Cloud Piercers. The Cloud Piercers are known for their bravery, willingness to push beyond conventional thinking and norms, believing there is always a better way. Most commonly see soaring in the skies on their brooms. And they get a spell blade as their starter weapon. The Starsmiths are brash but honest and the architect for most of society, from magical items to buildings. They have power to bend reality with the beats of their hammers. They also start with a spell blade. Foretellers are what it sounds like. They can see signs of what's to come, from the smallest thing, from falling leaves to a storm coming, often seen with a glass orb in hand. They're misunderstood as bringers of bad omens, and they also have a spell blade. So this game has two types of weapons. They have spell blades and they have wands. If you noticed on the landing screen, they were shown with spears / staffs as well. I'm not sure which one they're supposed to be. I think they're supposed to be staffs. I haven't gotten to a point in game where you can get a staff. I don't know if that's just something that they have implemented or what the deal is. I don't remember seeing staff on the trait tree either. So these three, Cloud Piercers, Starsmiths, and Foretellers all start with Spellblade. The other three all start with a wand. Wild Roots is a flaming passion for all living things. They're known for their kindness but heated temperament, in touch with nature and growth. Herbalism is their second nature. Tome Keepers are they scour ancient texts in search for lost knowledge. The Tome Keepers are a secretive group fascinated by civilizations and magic gone. They're often recording their findings in large tomes, and you can often find them brewing ancient recipes. And then the last one, Night Scribes. Tracking movements of the stars during the night, the Night Scribes are known for their aloof nature, often carrying several books, scrolls, and telescopes. The light of the stars is what they love the most. So that's the description for the 6 covens. From what I have been able to tell on Google, and from my own experience in starting, which I'll be able to confirm that here in a few minutes, I started out on Cloud Piercer, I think I'm going to go with Wild Roots to start this time, because that was the other one that I was really considering starting with. The Covens don't really play that big of a role in gameplay yet. What I've read on Google is they basically affect the way your clothes look. Because as you get into gameplay, you will get both spell blades and wands out in world, and you can craft both spell blades and wands out in world. It doesn't matter what you start with. You can use both, and you will get weapons that are of different elements with different skill sets. So the actual weight on gameplay currently seems to be kind of minimum. I'm just now noticing how wonky the hair looks on this one. Go ahead. Change back to this. I'll change to that. There we go. So this is the character creation basically for now. We'll go ahead and go through the tutorial. Let me bump it up so you guys can hear the voice a little bit better and the music a little bit less. I want you guys to be able to hear the dialogue because the dialogue is kind of important. And it is co-op, although I have seen a couple of complaints about the co-op, so not quite sure how good that is implemented yet. That makes me concerned because I really wanted to play this with a friend of mine. The hotbar is up here on the right-hand side. It is, you don't hotkey your way through it. Oh, you can hotkey your way through it. It is but you can also mouse scroll your way through it. And then attacks are right click and left click.
Come forth, find your fate.
I can tell you right now that I'm going to be wanting a different weapon immediately because I have this one on my single player and I do not care for it.
This is not your academy, student of magic.
Ooh, I missed those last time. Oh, there's a... Oh! Hey, look at this. I didn't explore, I bet if I try to go that way, I will die. Is it back here? No. Okay. Am I stuck? No. So it's your standard, you know, WASD, spacebar movement. I'm being careful about what I show you guys just yet because of the tutorial. It sends you through a lot of stuff. Or we'll take berries. I didn't explore this at all when I was running through the tutorial yesterday.
This dream will test you. Prepare you.
You're getting ready to get attacked. So it's got a really, really straightforward combat system. It's just right click and left click. Left click are your mana skills. So if you look at the upper right hand or upper left hand corner, you've got your health and your mana bars and your level. The blue bar is mana. That's your left click. And then right click is your health. Right click is your mana. Left click is just your... Left click is your standard attack, and it doesn't use mana. Oops. Anything over here worth looking at? No. And then we've got a blink, and you can actually jump and blink at the same time. And blinking doesn't use mana.
This dream has known sorrow. Which will you be?
Hi. I missed you last time I walked through here. Oh no!
The Seeker.
I fell. Okay, and then you can also use the blink to dodge. Okay. But that first island had... Yes. And just a heads up, I have changed some of the keybinds, so, like, it's, you know, if you're keeping an eye on the little tutorial thing, it's saying to use R for blink. R was originally for the command familiar, and control was for blink, and I swapped them. So you use blink way more than you use the command familiar, at least I do. Woo! I fell. No. I keep going the wrong way.
As you will one day.
Oh wow, I thought I was gonna fall again. I had much less difficulty doing that yesterday. What is this? That is the Witchspire, by the way. Ooh. Yeah.
The choice stands before you.
Okay. And then the last choice that you really make is picking your familiar. I'm gonna knock this down just a little bit. I don't remember this being this loud yesterday, but everything feels really loud today. Okay, so Vien is the Nox element, so like dark magic basically. This endearing creature prefers sleeping to fighting, yet its strength is noteworthy thanks to its affinity to the Nox element. It's often joked that Fiends are the most difficult familiar to train, simply because of their tendency to disregard human orders. But with time and patience and space, a Fien will eventually become glued to its owner, cherishing their company and protecting them from any foe. And it comes with an uneven field ability. Conjures deadly pools, which both damage and slows foes, and Murky Host, which fires homing darts that damage foes over time. So they've kept the combat system really straightforward in this game. The Witch, the player, gets 2 skills, and the Familiar gets 2 skills. Now, the complex nature comes in scrolling through weapons, and that expands your skill slot, and scrolling through familiars, which expands their skill slot. Because you can have up to 3 familiars at a time, and technically up to, 8 slots, I think is what we have. So up to 8 weapons at a time, if that's your thing. It's not my thing. Here we have Locto, who is Lux, or light, / fire. Despite its luscious wings, this familiar can't fly for long, yet it showcases resilient strength. What it lacks in the sky, it more than compensates for on the ground, where its use of the Lux ability makes it a fierce combatant. Its abilities can turn the battlefield in its favor, making enemies watch their step at all times. Loctos are fully aware of their majestic wings and powerful abilities, carrying themselves with grace and poise out in the world, only to reveal their warmth and candidness once in the safety of their home. They come with Cinder Blast, which is a fiery bouncing projectile that explodes, and Kindle Breath, which allows them to take flight and drop fiery projectiles. That's why I said fire / light. And then we've got Brill, which is a crystal element or icy type element. Brills are often highly social and playful, confusing a real fight for just a bit of fun. Despite their carefree nature, Brills should not be considered naive or unprepared. On the contrary, once they understand the situation at hand, they will act accordingly and with haste, making them one of the most cunning companions to have. Those lucky enough to earn a Brill's loyalty understand that this crystal familiar is a tremendous fighter, but most importantly, a fun, loving creature to have around. They come with Shard Sputter, which is a barrage of shards that damage and knock back, and Glacial Swirl, which damages and stuns foes within an area. And then last but not least, we have Quoll, who is an ethereal element. Although this familiar has some negative connotation due to its history, its heart remains kind. The events surrounding the sorrow have tainted this familiar with impressions of darkness and misfortune, yet nothing could be further from the truth. Quolls feel safest when around children and students, making them feel accepted for who they are. Perhaps it is their history that makes them so devoted. This familiar knows what it means to be misunderstood, so it will never make its owner feel the same. They come with Phantom Echoes, which is a barrage of damaging projectiles, and Chrysalis Thread, which is an AoE protective wisp at foes nearby. I picked Quoll on my single player playthrough, so you'll get to see him in a little bit. I want to go with Locto. And I know from Googling that you can 100% find both Fien and Locto out in world. I have been told that you can also find Brill and Quoll out in world, but Google seems to suggest maybe not. So my guess is you can probably find all 4 out in world, so just because you didn't pick one doesn't mean you won't be able to get it. Is there anything else in here? No. And you can do things like command your elemental to, or your familiar to go somewhere. There we go. And there we go. Oh, he flies pretty well. He glides.
Your dream ends, chosen one. The seeker will find you in due time.
And actually, the Lockdo comes with 3 abilities because it has a base attack as well. So, as you can see right there. There we go. And that is the tutorial.
Depend on you, chosen one. Until we meet again.
Is it gonna yoink me through like last night? It's not. Okay. So just to give you guys another quick update real fast, or view, you get, this is the skill tree. So it goes all the way up to here. If you've played Enshrouded, it's like Enshrouded in that you have a hearth that you have to level up. And that unlocks how far up into the trait tree you can go to an extent. It doesn't fully unlock it, so I'm just gonna say that. So like here, this building set, you know, if you look at these building sets, it says hearth level 1 of 4, building skill level 1 of 10. So you have to get up to hearth level 4 to be able to unlock these. But the building skill 1 of 10, so long as you have built a basic starter house, you will have that building level. And then like further on here, so you can see how everything is kind of restricted down by how far you can go, or what your hearth level is. Unlike Enshrouded, where you've got the 2 hearth settings, you've got your worldwide hearth level, which unlocks, you know, how much darkness or shroud you can inhabit. And then you've got your hearth level, which unlocks how big you can build in that space. The hearth level in Witchspire is worldwide. So once you unlock from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, the effects of that upgrade remain worldwide regardless of which hearth you're at. Here you can see we can train both a Spellblade and Wand at the same time, which I personally will be doing. I haven't hit a point in game yet where I'm like, I don't have enough luminaries to unlock what I want. Maybe it exists. I don't know. And there we go. We get yoinked. It's super fun to play. Alright. Yeah, no, I am adoring this game so much. Illyria's Diary, page 1. If you're reading this, think the Eternal Ones were on the same world. We waited a day and night for you, but we're running low on supplies, so we're heading out to see what this place has in store for us. We're still not sure where we've been sent or why, but there's a Witchspire looming over us. Looks like we need to fly to get there. We'll leave you some notes so you can find us. Please be safe, friend. We left you a satchel. Don't miss it. And then our satchel, which gives us a little bit of, it gives us some food for healing and some verdant blooms, which create more healing. And then this is the starter island. Up there is Witchspire. We'll go over stuff as we get there, but this is basically the level 1 to 10 zone. I want to come over here to see if there's a chest over here. I think there is. Yeah, there's going to be a chest over here. Oh. Homebound coins. Oh, and there is at least one merchant in the game. Let's go back to where we're supposed to be doing. I got off track. Here we are. So let's collect our verdant blooms. There is no inventory weight system, at least that I've been able to find, so it's just
Chosen
limited.
One. Pay close attention. I know you have questions. For now, regain your strength. You will need it.
You're limited based off of your inventory slots, not weight. And the hotbar is 9. I had to count. So, if you pick up the game, my recommendation is to harvest everything, because everything has a use. Oh, your sounds are so cute.
Ooh, hello.
There's not a stamina system for running. So, I mean, you can sprint the entire time. There's not a stamina system for blinking. In fact, blinking increases your endurance, which I don't know what that does, actually. Should probably Google that. Okay, let's go ahead and build because it wants us to build. And as best as I can tell, there's not like a structure stability system.
Something's missing.
I did just read on the Steam discussion page that you have to actually pull stuff out of the workbenches in order to get the credits from them. So you can see here, upper left hand, we just got 3 levels on crafting. Go ahead and pull this down. And now it wants us to fight things. I'm gonna keep going this way because we need to go this way eventually anyways.
Take that! The sun sets once again.
Go. These guys will group aggro.
Wiser again.
Okay.
The Spire has sent you to a dangerous place, Chosen One. But you're not alone. You should look for your friends now. Believe me, you'll need them. And they'll need you.
Alright. I'm up here. Roland is missing, but Vex doesn't seem worried. He's probably just exploring nearby. We really ought to be sticking together, but who has time to worry about that when there's a Witchspire to get to? There's a Trilly crater nearby. We're going to scout it. Hopefully Roland learns to stay still and not keep wandering alone, that clown. More soon, E. I keep hitting exit to get out of these pages. You don't need to do that. You just need to walk away. Alright, that is the wand that I want. We have other stuff here now. I'm just gonna get this stuff off of my inventory.
Now, where should I put my heart?
And it wants me to unlock luminaries. So you can level up the skills of your creature. And then luminaries, again, is the trait line. And now we build a hearth.
It's good to be back.
A hearth is a powerful ally. We'll need to nurture it if we're to be successful here.
And I discovered that little line last night. Being in your hearth space, which is honestly kind of sufficiently large. I mean, this entire rock platform, basically, is large enough. This is now your claimed base, so you can build here as you desire, but being inside this space also... I do have enough wood for a chest. Being inside this space will also automatically heal you and your familiars. Okay, to nurture the hearth, we have to have simple planks and spirit dust. So we need... Oh, and we don't even have the wood for that. Nope. It disappeared on me. Okay. We need wood. There are creatures that will auto aggro, but where we're at right now, a lot of the creatures do not auto aggro. It's almost daytime. Oh, wood. Yeah, I've been really, like, enjoying this game. I enjoy the sort of simplified nature of it. It doesn't get all as complicated as a lot of the other survival games. It's more chill, it's more relaxing. But it still has enough of that, you know, combat component to keep it interesting. How many planks do we need? We need 10 planks. Do we have enough to make 10? We have enough to make 8. Keep going. Then we need spirit dust also.
This is mine.
She sounds so aggressive when she says that. Oh, here we go. Here's some rocklings. Hoping to get one of these to stay, yes. Got him. Okay. So you capture by knocking them out to their spirit form, basically, and if the spirit decides to linger, you can capture one. Now, if we go back to our hearth, however you want to say it. Find all the wood. All of these drops do respawn. So, another reason to just pick up as many as you want. Hey, Fender! How you guys doing? Yeah. Not really, but okay. I think it was 10 spirit dust that we need. yeah, we're just for today, we're just jumping into something new. I picked this game up yesterday and I've like been super addicted to it. So we're running through the starter stuff real fast, and then once we get done with the starter stuff, we're gonna head into my actual world. We'll be swapping here in a minute. This is the last big thing to really know about the game. You can drop your some of your familiars into your workstations. So each workstation has a different familiar that it will accept. That's why I was wanting to get a Rockling.
I've got a job for you.
And he just helps you do things a little bit faster, basically. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, I need to go fight one more thing. Hello, welcome to the channel. Find one more thing to and I'm not gonna bother dropping the points in because we're gonna be swapping back to my actual survival world here in a second. Does yours work with friends? Good. Because I was seeing a ton of, like, not discussion posts, but reviews saying that the co-op was kind of janky and sort of broken. And a friend of mine really wanted to mine and I really wanted to play this together. So I'm glad to hear that it works really well with friends. And there you go. So that's, like, the foundations of the gameplay. From here, you know, it tells us to go look for the Trilly crater, which is this area right here. Okay, cool. That makes me happy to know. Yeah, so it'll just, you know, it is still buggy. It's early access. I mean, I ran into a bug last night working on building, so I had a piece that I was trying to attach, and no matter what I did, it just would not attach there, and I was just like, I give up. But so the game keeps running you through story. Everything is sort of level locked. It wants us to go here to the Trilly crater. Eventually, you come over here to fight a boss, and that unlocks flight, and that's where we're going to swap over to our my actual world. Yes, I wish we could turn that off.
Prizes. Better get back home.
So, look at the map here. This is the island that we were just on. And I've basically cleared this entire island. I think what I'm gonna see if we come back here, if we can fight this guy again, and I'll show you guys, if we can, I'll show you guys that boss fight. Yes, this is my original world. This world I've unlocked all the way up to Timberland. That was just all yesterday. I kept going and going and going yesterday. That boss fight is really hard, yeah. So yeah, I've got flight unlocked on this world. Which, the flight sprint does have a stamina bar, but regular running sprint doesn't, so... I adore this game. My current real thing that I've been trying to figure out is, not figure out, but I've been trying to get a Grand Loof, and I haven't had any luck getting a Grand Loof yet. Alright. Let's see if we can't fight this guy again. Oh, yeah, he's here. Oh, but I can actually escape this time. I couldn't escape last time. So we're going to go ahead and fight this guy so you guys can see the first real boss fight. I'm hoping it will not be quite as difficult for me this time as it was. Oh, yeah, no, this is already going so much better. He's got... yeah, this is going so much better than it does initially. Yeep. He's already almost dead. He's got his own mechanics. He's gone. The game brings you to fight him initially at level 7, and it's so much harder the first time around than it was that time. That was so simple. I think I was legitimately last time, or yesterday when I played it the first time, my health was in the red. My familiars' healths were in the red. I had Quoll and I had Chirilli. Those were the only two that I had with me at the time. They both kept dying. I was still using my starter wand. So the initial fight was much more difficult than that. And we can't actually... I'm at the level now where I can go to the next boss, I think. So we might go and see if we can't get that next boss and give you a better idea of what the boss fights are actually like. I didn't expect it to be that big of a difference. What's this?
Ooh, hello.
Didn't lose anything down here, did I? No. That was something new. This one also have one? No. I shouldn't say it was new, I just mean it was new in that I didn't realize that it existed. Okay. No, it just goes through that way. I still haven't figured out what these are for. I'm sure the game will explain it eventually. Let's go back to the hearth. I should probably not take my... Well, no, I have XP bottles that I can give to my little flower cat. Where? Oh, there it is. I started building a base and then I realized I didn't have the materials for the base, so I just have a little platform. Do I have... I do have. There we go. You get lots of veggies. And then... There we go. There we go. So all my guys are level 13 now.
To the skies!
Stop. Reverse. I don't have the heal potions that I need for this. Take you. Where are my actual potions? Got that. Take. We'll take what we have. Okay.
We're flying!
Actually, I've got a luminary that I can drop. There we go. So once you get off the main island, you can fly to the other islands, but then once you land on those islands, you can't fly again until you unlock flight on that new island. So we'll be able to get here, but then we won't be able to fly once we get here. And I do have a hearth down here, but the little zoom loops are fun. And then there's my hearth here. What are these guys? Are those scrolly? Yeah. I see. We're about to lose our flight. And then this is all that we can do. Like, you can still use your broom, but you can't. You can't go above ground level. I'll be back in 1 second, okay? And then we'll go tackle this next dungeon thing. Alrighty. Alrighty, let's go tackle this dungeon thing. Try to tackle it. I don't know if it actually is a dungeon. I can't imagine that it is an actual dungeon. But I do know when I ran in here the first time, it was like, the path ahead is difficult. Make sure you're prepared. I have one of these little guys, these little hedgehogs. I don't know what they're any good for.
Delicious.
So, those books that we were reading before, you chase them basically across the island that we were on to that last boss that I just showed you guys. And eventually the kind of creepy-ish female voice that we've been hearing leads you here to this island. As your friends are in trouble, you need to go hurry. That's where we're at with the story. Okay. These things are both cute and interesting. Ah, I see. So that's how you get up and down. Light pillar. I'm assuming these are the 3 orbs that I need to find. These guys aren't attacking me? Okay. Find the key in the underground cave. These are all, like, veteran level. That's what the silver. So they're more difficult. I'll take these guys. Oh. Oh. Guys are a little aggro-y. Do I know where I need to go? No. I see. Oh, I hear a chest. Up there. Nope. Nope. Loot coins only. I was hoping for something a little bit more. looking for this cave that we're supposed to go in. Come on. Oh, hey, there's a Fien. I don't have any, Ooh, we... Alrighty. Oh, there's lots of Fien over here. Okay, let's see if we can't get one of them. No. So yeah, you can totally find the familiars out in the world. Those starting familiars. Did I bring a... I didn't bring a homebound scroll with me. Whoops. Ooh. I highly doubt that I'm gonna get them, but... Nope. She left. No. Okay. I didn't bring any... You can get, make/buy instances, which are supposed to make it easier for you to capture things, but they have such a short time that honestly, I don't really think they're worth it. Oh. Oh, it's dead. Like, basically, if you don't get them used right before something dies, they last, like, I think 10 seconds. And they're kind of costly for how little time they last.
Day, another adventure.
These guys aggro-y? Okay. Once stunned, you can't do anything. I need more mana, desperately. How much? I thought I heard a box, but I'm just hearing my little Shirley run around. So yeah, if there's the incense system, I think definitely needs a little rework. The inventory management, I feel like, needs a little bit of reworking. But for an early access game, this game feels really solid. I do wish the trolley didn't sound like a shaking box, though. Regular wood. Oh. Nope, that's not what I want. This is what I want. And just coin. Let's keep looking for our underground cave. Though I think we may have an activation point right here. Oh. Is this our underground cave? You're not happy with me being in here. Oh, hi, what's this? We are unfortunately going to have to fight them. Oh, jeez. Okay, they ran away. Is this the cave that we need? I don't actually know. Here. This may not be the cave that we needed. This was the cave that we needed.
Remarkable work, Chosen One. Carry the key back to the Witchspire.
Okay. Hey, robes. Max health. Okay, my current is attack speed, critical, 25. This is max health, mana regen, max spirit charges.
I like this.
Ooh, I do not like that. That is quite painful, actually. Okay. Bye! Okay. Question, can I get up here? Ooh. That's new. Minus attack speed. But do I have to take this off to put it down? I don't actually like that.
Ooh, fancy.
Oh, but I do like that because it gives me more health. But I don't really use the Spellblade so much, so never mind. honestly was not as difficult as the first boss that we had to fight. The first boss that we had to fight was so much more difficult. Oh, this one is not timed. Okay. Verdant. Alright. Go ahead and grab this extra luminary charge. Get out that way. Okay. Before we do that, I'm gonna come back over this way.
To the skies!
What does this give me? Oh, inventory increase. Okay. I love how this was like, you've got to rush to get in here and then the door just stays stuck open. What's the better way out? We'll try this way. I don't know if these guys are gonna attack me or not. I worry that they might. No, they're not. Okay. Try that again. I'm not very good at these things, clearly. I'm not going to attack them. Damn. That sucks. Was
Welcomes me
Oh,
home.
no. Okay.
Hey,
I mean, that's
I know
not
this
how I
place.
wanted to get home, but okay. Not missing anything. Okay. I shouldn't be missing anything. I have keep inventory on. Alrighty. Let's add our new familiar. Oh, that's so cute! Look at him, he just sits there. Alright. Go ahead and get our... key turned in.
I hear the song of the Witchspire. It is pleased with our progress, no doubt. Our next destination is an ancient place. Mira Isles, the first home of Elune. Once the cradle of an ever-growing civilization that brought trade, law, and ingenuity to the known worlds. At the peak of their greatness, they vanished in the blink of an eye. Though their guardians remain, ever serving their fallen masters. First, travel to the Eastel Peninsula. Our next key lies there.
Okay. We're not ready for that. We're supposed to be level 15 for that. So, we're not going to do that. I believe I have what I need to upgrade my Earth. No, I still need 10 more greater dust, and I need gold ingots. Okay. So.
To the skies!
Oh, in order to get gold ingots, I need to make this. I need 5 more carapace. Okay. So let's go down this way. We're gonna do some character progression now and not story progression. Because I need carapace. Which... Actually, let's go back. Here. Yeah.
Loot, loot, loot!
Hoping I can find some level 10 or higher. We need level 10 or higher to get greater spirit dust, and we need 10 more of those. Damn it.
The sun sets once again.
Even if we can't fly up, this is still faster than running. We're not, but okay. We can't find another coastline. I really should have grabbed a homebound scroll before coming out here. Oh well. Might have got myself stuck. Might be a little outside of our zone here. Still need to get that orb in, and then there's one more orb, like, all the way up there that we still need to get in. And then we'll be able to fly through here.
We're flying!
We're not. I mean, we are, but we're not. Oh no! Oh no! Clearly, we are not supposed to be back here. Maybe that's what endurance is. Whoops. I was gonna say, maybe that's what endurance is for, is to, affect fatigue. Oh dear. I'm concerned if I go out there, we're going to die. What? Okay, game. Whatever you say. Just like, I'm floating my way up the mountainside here. I assure you, this is not intended gameplay. Okay. Well.
Another day, another adventure.
100% not intended gameplay. You should not be able to get up here without a broom. I just didn't want to take the ocean because I figured if I took the ocean, I was gonna, like, for sure. What are those levels down there? We go down there, we're gonna die. Oh, wow. Oh, no, there's only level 13. They're like ents. That one's level 11. I want to see if there's any other... There's a book in here. keep doing that. I apologize in advance. Ooh, what's this? I'm not going through that. I feel like if we go through that, I'm gonna, like, immediately regret it. I don't know if these guys aggro. I also don't know what the pads are unlocking. More than one pad. I can't get that. I'm not finding what the pads are supposed to be unlocking. We're up to 4 pads unlocked now. At least I assume that they're all still unlocked. I could be wrong about that. Yeah, they're all still unlocked. There must be one that we can't get to, or it must be unlocking something that we just simply cannot see. I don't think these guys aggro. Oh. Pandaria's depth. We should not be here.
I like the look of that.
Nope, we're going back. Going back. I think they aggro, but I really don't want to risk it. Okay, well... Beavers? So the last one is on that island, and that island has like a level 20 dude on it. I feel like if I fight these guys, I'm gonna die.
Take that!
I don't know what these guys are doing, but they hurt. They also don't drop anything.
So much to learn.
Okay. Two more of the greater dust. Can I get back up on that side? Oh. Let's heal.
Tasty.
Let's put that in you. And then I would like mana increase, please, and thank you. Oh, max health, max health. Spirit drop. Backpacker. Large gardening plot. And then we can't go past that point. Okay. Okay. Composts are down there. I don't think we should have been able to get up here yet. this way. Although I have to admit, I don't know how we would get up there otherwise. Oh, this might be how we get up. Nope. That failed horribly. More Zilvat. Hardlings. Oh, I know how we get back up from here. Way. I kind of want to like bum rush the last orb. So that we can fly on this map.
Ah, it's nighttime.
It is nighttime, character. You are correct. Werewolf level 20. Is it going to attack me? It is not going to attack me. Oh, hey, homebound. Awesome.
Loot, loot, loot!
There we go. We can now fly on this map. Yes.
Guys!
I'll be completely honest, there are some that I'm just like, how were we supposed, like, I don't know how you're supposed to get up there to unlock that orb. Oh, maybe there's like a way up here. I have no idea. It was, what, it was here?
To the skies!
That lasted a really long time. Okay. We had a chest up here that we need to get. Ooh, big chest. One. 3. 4. I don't see another one. Not only do I not see another one, but I don't see what those could have possibly unlocked. Alright. Whatever, game. Oh, we need to get up there. There's stuff up there. That definitely was like, I glitched my way up there. I don't know how you're supposed to get up there regularly without flying. Well, no, up there, which is where they were, without flying. Let's get this point. I have enough of the grand dust in order to unlock the next hearth piece. There's something in here? No. Okay. Color me confused.
Another day, another adventure.
There's those. And I don't know, again, I don't know what those are for. But I do know that I can't get that chest. I don't know how I'm supposed to be able to get that chest. I just know that I can't. Ooh, that guy looks rumply. No chest. Inventory. We're not going to land there for him to hit us. Just looking to see if I can't find any more chests or luminary points easily. Oh, what's that right there? Oh, that's my hearth. Okay, that's fine. Let's go home.
Good to be back.
All right. Gold ingots. Gold. Let's go back. I didn't see gold on this map, but there's gotta be gold on this map somewhere.
To the skies!
Looking for gold. Ooh, hi, chest. Yes. have stuff that we need to drop off. There we go. There's the drop for the cavern.
This is mine.
Oh. Ooh, it's pretty in here. Oh, you've got to beat him first. Okay. Why are you not attacking, my friend?
To the skies!
Ooh. Familiar health, familiar damage. Fires a deadly crystal. Fires a crystal projectile that sends. Okay, I don't know of any. I know where to get gold. On the main island. I'm not seeing any gold on this island. I think this island is meant to be like trees, wood. Okay. Let's go ahead and go back to home. Let's go home, drop off all of our stuff. Because I've got so much stuff on me right now. It's not even funny. I'm gonna try to do this in a way that made sense. Max health, familiar health. Spirit lingering chance.
I like this.
So do I. There we go. Okay, actually, it's fine. It doesn't matter because I need... Oh, I still don't have all the carapace I need. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Yeah. Still need at least one carapace. You didn't drop the carapace. Whole reason for coming down here in the first place was carapace, and instead we unlocked flying. Don't ask me. I don't have an explanation. Okay. Over here. Okay. Now we can go get our gold. How many gold do I need? 5. And actually, here. Something else that I want to do. There are a couple things in here that I want to do. Let's see, let's, they all grew back. Okay. There's a Charling down there. Nope.
Can't pass that yet.
Hoping to get Charling.
Ooh, come on. Got him!
That's another one. All right. I know there's gold over this way. And then there's gold over here somewhere.
Time flies, and so do I. Yeah, I think it's bedtime.
We can see if we can't get another grant, if we can get a grand loop. I've been trying to get a grand loop for so long. We're up here, we might as well try it. There he is.
Can't pass that yet. Yoink.
I literally just want the grand loop. I don't. Okay. Okay. Oh. Lots of gold. 100 gold from that. So if that's for that. Just try to find a book. I absolutely adore this game. Still don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I think this requires like a person to play with. what have we got over here? We've got 3. Then you. Yeah. Just enough and you will figure things out. What is that? Ew. Plus critical strike, plus critical damage at the cost of 25 health. Oh, this is actually where I wanted to be anyways for the other gold. I believe the other gold is in here. That gold or is that... Yeah, that's gold. This should be enough gold for us. How much gold is that? 16? Yeah. That should be enough to get us the next hearth level. I was gonna go buy a homebound scroll, but I changed my mind. There's not really a need to buy a homebound scroll. We're almost home. Go home. Put the Trillia up because I don't need it right now. I guess we don't put it up in there. I'm actually starting to get full. Didn't need those. I think the big thing that I need to work on once we get, yeah, my inventory is full. Okay. Let's get our gold? Nope. Wait a minute. Oh. Oh. Luminaries. There we go. At workbench? Why is that crafted at the workbench? It's not. What's all? Craft those real fast. I want to show the building, but I need to get this last trait leveled up before I can show the building. Collect all. Okay. Gold ore is going. We got just enough to be able to level it up. Look at these guys. Alright, so we've got this dude, the little loof. Lamb loof. That does armor and other cloth related stuff. You know Chinrilly. We have Chinrilly. He's been following us around for ages. Fiomina is our flower cat. Wall is our sad boy. I don't know what else to call him. What are these called? Rocklings for the workbench. This is the little wolf dude that we captured early on. What's his name? Zolvent. And it looks like, oh, okay, so we can add up to 3 guys at this one. He's so cute. Look at him do those little needy paw things. And then in storage, we have Letty, who is our little hedgehog. We've got Etheret, who is our little ghost cat thing. I don't know what else. It's not a cat. It's unusual. There's Letty, our little hedgehog. He's so cute. We've got Feathertail, who is our little flying flower. And then another Chinrilly. I think that's all of the familiars that we have so far. Yeah, that's all the familiars that we have so far. Get him out for a minute. Hey. Other things that I wish that they would improve, like the inventory management, I wish they would improve, because I would like to be able to, like, auto sort these things. See, like right now we've got, you know, stone, or stone brick, stone brick, stone brick, gemstone, clay, stone brick, like, it's, so this isn't organized, and I wish we could, like, organize, like, auto-organize in there. The other thing that I would love to be able to do is here in the build mode, you've got place, destroy, rotate, height brings you up and down. So, like, there's no constraints when it comes to building like this. Like, it's easy to build. There is no move. So in order to move, like, my forge here, I have to take it down and then rebuild it. So if I've got familiars stuck in them, I need to have the room not only for the materials, but for the familiars. And I kind of wish that it had a move system. Okay. Level up. Alright. Now I can get the sawmill. Sawmill requires what? Some iron. Might actually get a second forge up and running. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put a second forge down. And in order to put the familiar in the thing, it has to be in your inventory. It'll pull materials from your chest, but it won't pull familiars from your chest. And, like, the foundations, there's, if we come in here, I don't actually like that those snap. Don't know how I feel about that. So we've got this foundation, right? And then we've got this foundation. This foundation will not stack. The slab foundations will not stack. Interesting. I didn't know that I could make bridges. But if I come over here, this foundation, those foundations stack. So I can't really build this out much further this way because now it's floating. And I don't have a way to snap those down. See? It keeps floating and floating and floating and floating. Now, it's already actually floating, if I'm being honest. You can kind of see it there. Now, some of it is my fault for building here. I built here because I like the double oaks, and I thought it was pretty. I might find a new location. I do want my main base to be up here on the island, though, because it's like a central point. But I might find somewhere else to build. I don't know. Because this is already starting to feel like constrained. At the same time, my build space did just get quite a bit. Yeah. Yeah, I can come out here now, and before I could only go to, like, here. Come all the way out here. I'm curious. Like, I could build out here. You can see there is no ground support needed. I guess they figure You're a witch? Go ahead and get those out. Okay, we can put this guy down now. And put him over here. Okay, do you require a familiar to function? You do require a familiar to function. Oh, you require Letty. It just so happens we have a Letty. Alright, I've been needing one of these. I'm not sure which. Go ahead, let's just make 10. Oh, I love it. He's got this little umbrella to shelter his little workspace. That's so cute. Alright, you're done. Get more of you in. Oh, okay. Alrighty, so I want... Oh, I've got these going the wrong way. Okay. I wish we had... Like, I can do that. But I wish I could put, like, windows. I want to... I guess it depends on... What's this? What's a roof decoration? So right now the break is the only one that has these rounded pieces. What am I missing? I'm missing the refined wood. I knew there was something that I was wanting. Oh, he's just like, look at him. He's just like, meh. We need wood. Also want to replace that piece. Ooh, it's got like a pretty little... Uh-oh. And just fill... And... Oh, we're out of clay. Can you make any more clay? You can make more clay. Okay. From here, I want... I don't know how I'm supposed to... How are we supposed to do the tower doors? Not sure how we're because we don't have any rounded roofs. have that, but that's not a rounded roof. That's like a campsite. Yeah, that's like a sit down spot. Am I missing a build set? Belt blade. Elegant. A stove. More ore. More damage. I don't think I'm missing a build set. I'll look at furniture and decorations. I don't think what I'm looking for is locked behind those. But take a look. No, it's not. Okay, so on. You had a snap point. Oh. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think they have a roof set for this. Which, if that's the case, that's very disappointing. not. I'm not finding anything. So I might have to completely, like, just rework what I've got going on here. If it doesn't have... I can do that. There we go. That's our rounded roof, guys. I think they must have...
Just another decoration or two.
Yeah. No, I'm not keeping that. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Let's see if there's anything in the discussions on Steam. Okay. Yeah, no, they don't have... Okay. Yeah. Everything on the discussion board says that they don't have rounded roofs yet. So I will be starting from scratch again for the gazillionth time. Ah. I mean, I guess not completely from scratch. I can build out this way, I guess. And then...
It's nighttime.
Yay, it's nighttime. You can do a chimney? And this is the other thing. Like, okay, I can snap there, but I can't snap in the middle right here. Huh? Yeah, that didn't work. Oh, but that worked. Now that I put the walls up. Do stuff like that. Oh, but that bothers me. And then... I can just, like... hide it like that. Does this show through? No, they don't show through. So, I mean... it clips, but... it can be hidden. So we've got, you know, stuff like that. Oh, hey, what's this? Oh, I like that. The way to give it texture. And books. Like, so we've got all this little decorative stuff we can put everywhere. Like, look at this. I can put a coin pile, like, right here.
A new day begins.
That. What's an iron?
Almost done.
What space is that? Oh, that has so much space. Not gonna lie, I like this design. But the space in this makes it worth it. I'm gonna have to completely start everything over on this now. Oh. Oh, let's see. Okay, let's come over here so you guys can see the little brick details. Ooh, a little bit better. See? Like, you can kind of see it a little bit better right here. And supposedly, you can't sleep in the bed. Oh, hey, what's this? Oh, it's a decorative box. Yeah, you can't use it. You can't use the bed. What else have we got? Decorations. We've got cushions, we've got carpets, we've got our wall props. I wanna... Like, it's not snapping right now, so it can, like, meh. It doesn't have a snapping option, even though the toggle snap is there. So you have to be really careful about making sure you're lined up with it. But you can use those to add some texture to your otherwise fairly flat looking brick walls. I don't understand why the brick walls are more of a plaster wall. The other thing that I want to see. Okay, so the stone walls. Did I not make the right wood over here?
It's not much, but it's home.
No, I did, but where are they? I'm very confused. Did these eat it up? I made more than that. Oh, those ate it up. But I know that I made like a lot. The heck? Windows eat it. I'm also not a fan of the walls being wood. I think I'm gonna have to pull up the wood floor and replace the wood floor with the stone floor just to keep it from being too much wood. Otherwise, that's a lot of wood. Okay, no. I don't like that. Oh well. There we go. And then... There we go. Ooh. There. That's better in terms of like there being too much wood in here, that's for sure. So, guys, that is going to be the end of our stream for today. It's time for me to log off and go take care of some other stuff. Just a reminder, we're going to be streaming on Tuesday this week and not Saturday. So Tuesday, Wednesday streams going forward. Maybe Tuesday, Thursday streams. We'll see. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I will see you all next time. Bye!